If you're a contractor who has already niched down, you know exactly who you serve, you do incredible work, and you're ready to attract the kind of client that matches that, then this video is for you. Because here's what I see happen all the time. A contractor gets to a certain level. They've figured out their niche, they've refined their process, they do work that is genuinely exceptional, and then they have a website that communicates absolutely none of that. The photography is inconsistent, the messaging is generic. It says quality craftsmanship and customer satisfaction, just like every other contractor website on the internet. And the right client, the one who is specifically looking for what that contractor does, lands on that site and feels nothing. That is a conversion problem, and it's costing serious contractors serious money. I'm Anthony with Apex Operations, and today I want to walk you through what we actually build, and more importantly, how we build it, because our process goes a lot deeper than just making something that just looks good. Most contractor websites fail for one reason that nobody talks about, and it's not the design, it's not even the SEO, it's the messaging. When your perfect client lands on your website, they are not reading every word, they're scanning, they're feeling. Within the first few seconds, something in their mind is saying that this is exactly who I'm looking for, or it's not. And if your website is trying to speak to everyone, homeowners, commercial clients, small jobs, big jobs, every neighborhood within a 50-mile radius, it ends up speaking to no one with no real conviction. The contractors who we work best with are the ones who already know this. They've already niched down, they know their ideal client, they know the type of projects that lights them up, they know the difference between the client who values their work and the client who's just shopping price. What they need is a website that communicates all of that clearly, confidently, and immediately the moment that the right person lands on it. That's what we build here at Apex Operations. Before a single page gets built, we go deep with you on who your perfect client is, what they care about, what they're afraid of, what they're searching for, and what needs to be true about your website for them to pick up the phone or fill out a form. We ask questions like, what kind of projects do you actually want more of? What do your best clients have in common? When a client is thrilled with you, what did they say about the experience? We take all of that and we turn it into the foundation of your website's voice, because the words on your website are not decoration. Once the messaging is right, everything else, the design, the layout, photography, and video is built to amplify that message, not the other way around. Now let's talk about visuals, because this is where a lot of contractors underinvest and don't realize what it's costing them. Stock photos are not going to close a high-ticket client. Blurry iPhone photos from 3 years ago are not going to close a high-ticket client. A beautiful, professionally shot portfolio of your actual work, captured in a way that tells the story of what it's like to hire you, that closes high-ticket clients. And here's what we do differently. We don't just send you a photographer and say good luck. We plan to shoot with intention. We're thinking about what moments to capture, what angles tell the story of the craftsmanship, where video needs to carry the emotion that a photo simply can't, how to make someone watching a project walkthrough feel what it would be like to have you build their home, transform their space, or complete their project. Photography and video are not decoration on top of a website, they are the website. When we combine strong messaging with world-class visuals, the result is a site that doesn't just look good, it feels right to the exact person who you're trying to reach. And when something feels right to the right person, they convert. Everything I just described is built into what we call our Showcase Pro website. And on top of the messaging and the visuals, there's a technical foundation that makes sure that the right people actually find it. Every Showcase Pro site is built to rank on Google with real SEO architecture, not just a few keywords thrown at a page. For contractors who serve multiple cities or neighborhoods, we build out city-specific pages, each one written and structured to show up when someone in that area is searching for exactly what you do. And this matters more than ever right now because search is changing. ChatGPT search, Claude AI search. When someone asks an AI assistant who the best contractor is in their area for a specific type of project, the AI pulls from websites that have deep, well-structured, location-specific content. Generic websites do not show up in those answers, but our websites do. And then there's the portfolio system. Each project gets its own page, professional photography, video if you have it, a full written story, the scope of the project, the challenge you solved, and the details that made it stand out. Because the client who is ready to invest $100,000 or $500,000 in their project is not going to make that decision based on a gallery with 6 thumbnails. They're going to go deep, they're going to read, they're going to look at every project. We give them everything that they need to close themselves before they ever even get on the phone with you. I want to be clear about who we actually build this for. We work best with contractors who are already mature in their business. Contractors who've already done the work of figuring out what they're great at, who they serve, and what type of projects they want more of. You don't have to be the biggest company in your market, but you do need to be done trying to be everything to everyone, because our whole process, the messaging work, the photography strategy, the portfolio depth, the SEO only works when there's a clear, specific client who we're trying to reach. If you're a custom home builder who wants more $800,000 to $2 million projects, we build towards that. If you're a roofing contractor who wants to dominate residential in 3 specific cities, we build towards that. If you're a remodeling company that wants to be the clear choice for high-end kitchen and bath clients in your metropolitan area, we build towards that. The niche is the starting point, the website becomes the proof. If you've been watching this video and thinking, yes, this is exactly what my business needs right now, I want to invite you to book a strategy call with our team. We'll look at exactly where you are, who you're trying to reach, and what it would actually look like to build a website that works just as hard as you do. The link is in the description. It takes 1 minute to book. And if you're still in the research phase, subscribe to our channel. We put out content every week on contractor marketing, websites, lead generation, and building a construction business that actually attracts the right clients. I'm Anthony with Apex Operations. We'll see you on the next one.